big plays.
Tied up, splits the double with 8. She's going to get a shot off. He's got it!
All right, guys, we are back with another episode of Stick Talk. I'm talking that stick with my boy Diggs and Brian. No Shane for now, but he should be coming on later. Boys, how we doing?
TikTok,
Doing good,
Shane.
man.
Feeling good,
It's like,
living better. It's a good Sunday.
I see Mikey's out here wearing his Blue Jays stuff.
Yeah, it's just something I pulled out of the dresser this morning. I'm Blue Jay down at all times. That's how we do it.
And
you got the championships on there, like world champions 1883.
Oh, we going there? Okay. No, that's fine. Listen,
Back to back, 1771, 1772.
since 1987, Johns Hopkins University is 2-0 in national championship games that Mikey Diggs is in attendance for.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay.
nah, that sounds like the most BS stat ever. Like, who cares?
Nope, 2-0.
Whatever. Nobody cares about that. But let's cut to the chase today. We
That's
got
fine,
a
Scotty. I got
special-
something for your ass. That's okay.
Today, we've got a special guest today, one of our top supporters in the show that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one and only Matt Shaler. Matt, welcome to the show, my guy.
Oh,
Going
thank
on,
you.
Matt.
What's up, guys?
Maddie, see, this is my real life homie too. So Matt, a real one. This is my friend in real life, y'all.
You know, it's funny because Matt was telling me how you locked him up the other day and the other day up there in New York.
Man, we be having some battles, man. Matt guaranteed to give you a BTB on the crease real quick.
I told Scotty I didn't get a single shot off, so I had like 5 assists though, so that I made up for it.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
So the reason why we got Matt on today is because Matt is the card guy. I know he got the lacrosse guy hat on.
I wore it today to go see
Yeah.
my family. I was rocking it.
Let's go, bro. I appreciate the support. Yo, you look good in it. But we got these PLL cards. I didn't even take mine out the box yet.
Nice.
Oh, it's sealed.
It's sealed.
Oh, yeah.
I might have just gave away. No, I didn't give away my address, but whatever.
Probably fix that, bro.
Yeah, I'll edit that later.
He's
But
gonna hit you. What's that meme? He's like, "Come around this way, you will get caught."
You will get clapped. I keep that thing on me too.
I packed that thing too.
now, Matt, tell me how you got involved with like cards. Like, have you always been a big card fan?
Yeah, so I've collected both sports cards and Pokemon cards since I was a little kid. Like, I remember going down the street to the card shop and buying packs for like $1 a piece or whatever, or like going to the department store as a kid with my grandparents to go buy Pokemon packs or all that kind of stuff. So
You had a plug. That's crazy.
yeah, so I've been a card person for a long time. I just got really back into it during the pandemic when we all had lots of time on our hands. And started collecting cards again. My son got to the age where started enjoying it too. So him and I do it together. We'll go to card shows, all that kind of stuff. So, and then over like the past year, I really got into lacrosse cards. And I got my binder out. This is my Cuse binder. So I'm trying to collect every former Cuse player. So, I got it out so I can show some stuff and maybe give some information on some specifics, but I've kind of always been. I just collect. Like you can see, I've got Ninja Turtles and all sorts of crap in the background, so I'm always collecting stuff.
Yeah, I see you got Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo back there, and you might have just struck a nerve with me and Diggs because when you brought up some Pokemon cards, me, Diggs, and my boy Alex Poole, that's all we talk about is Pokemon. So
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we got a chat. We be on it.
Absolutely. Yo, you tell me, what's your most expensive Pokemon card or your most valued Pokemon card?
Probably Blaine's Charizard from Gym Challenge.
Okay.
It's like, I think last time I checked, it's like a $300 card, so it's nothing too crazy. But I've been collecting mainly like the more recent stuff. the gym leaders those sets were my favorite from when we were kids. So I collected those, and I've been able to complete those. But I didn't go for like cards that were the most mint, because those just get crazy prices. Like they're just insane. So if they're a little banged up and I only spend $20 compared to $200 for a card, I'm all about it. So, because I don't have that kind of money. So,
well, Mikey, you ready to get put on game?
Let's do it, bro.
We got your cards. Yo, wait. What's kind of crazy? I opened that big ass box. I'm trying to feel around for the package, and it's like this thing. Yeah. I'm like, yo, did they just punk me, yo?
That's fantastic.
Where's your pack?
Oh, I got it right here. And I got a surprise. This is my 2024 they sent me. Surprise. They sent me a 2023 last year that I had not opened yet either. So we can open the 2023s too.
You know what? I like that. So why don't you open your 2023s first? Because I feel like value fluctuates in cards. And it's like a stock. So let's see what players you should have sold last year.
Yeah, man. I don't know how like sports cards works. I never got into sports cards. It was just Pokemon cards, and I used my Pokemon cards growing up. I wasn't collecting them just to collect them. So like I had a binder, but then I was like, I want to use all the cards I get in packs in like my battle decks. So I got like a big like briefcase, like a hard shell briefcase that I could just like put cards in for and make a deck with. So I didn't care too much about collecting, so different modus of wanting and I guess collecting cards. So
that's why the cards from when we were kids have a lot of value, because that's what like we carried around in our pockets, or we trade them with friends at school. Like they just got beat to crap, so like that's why all that stuff's worth so much money now, because it's hard to get ones that are in good shape. Where nowadays kids have got them in their fancy binders or the sleeves or whatever else, because they know about the whole collecting side of things. So
I'm gonna stop you guys right there real quick. Sad story. When I moved in with my girlfriend, I had to give away a lot of stuff because we downsized, but I had to give away a whole lot of stuff. And one of the bins in my basement was just full of clothes. At least that's what I thought.
Oh man.
And when you go to MLK Street in any city, you're kind of screwed. But that's where wherever like give away all your stuff was. So I was giving away a bin, and it was time for me to go back to my car and grab the second bin. By the time I get back to my car to give away the second bin, homeless people were surrounding my car. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just give this bin to you. A little kid took that bin. I get back in my car. I start my car. As I'm driving off, I see this man pull out my whole repertoire of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards.
Oh no.
I almost got out my car so fast and snatched it from that boy, but I was like, hey, I'm better than this. I'm better than this.
About to hit it with that Jordan F.
I was about to be like, you know what? Actually, that's still mine, bro. Actually, that's still mine.
Bro.
That's
heartbreaking.
That is heartbreaking.
That's heartbreaking.
But
I thought you were going to say she made you get rid of the cards because we didn't have space for them or something.
No, we wouldn't.
That's what I was. Yeah, that's.
So it was an accident. That's okay. That's tough.
It was an accident, but don't get me wrong. I did want to steal it back from the homeless kid.
I feel that.
It's fantastic.
It is what it is, man. But Diggs, let's get to it, my guy.
All right, let's rip this 2023 snapshot. This is the box they came in. Hold on.
You might have to get rid of.
You got to do the vlogger. Background. That's fine. Hold on. Yeah, let me drop that background because that's not gonna work. How do I?
You guys want a little bit of background as Diggs is starting to get it open?
Yeah.
So, and I will give a disclaimer. I am not an expert by any means. If you want experts, you got to go to Todd Tobias or Sports Card Trader on Twitter. They're like the experts on lacrosse cards. But in 2021, PLL released their first set. So in 2021 and 2022, they worked with Topps to make sets. And then there was a hiatus in 23 where cards didn't come out. People didn't know what was happening. And then last year in May was when they released the 2023 set. And now they're producing them themselves. So that's what this box is that Diggs has, is the 2023 set.
That's crazy.
Oh.
So what does that speak to in terms of like, not rarity, but I guess like What am I trying to say? Can y'all help me out here? What word am I looking for?
I'm curious on if the value's more if it's a Topps card versus not.
All right.
I think it's a double-edged sword because the Topps name has notoriety, but I think the PLL wanted more control over what they did, how they did it, when they released it, where when you're working with a major company, they're going to have a say in it. So I think that's more what it's about than anything because, like I said, the Topps name is going to have notoriety, so it's automatically going to draw people in. Where now they're able to kind of do it all themselves and control it themselves. Even like the artwork, whatever they do, they have a say in it now because no one else can control that. So I think that's more what it's about than anything.
Okay, cool. Interesting. So I'm sure those Topps ones that the PLL Topps cards will probably gain a lot of value over time because they're Topps cards.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. That's kind of what that's the calculus I was trying to do in my head. Okay, cool. All right, let's rip these 2023s. Here's the box. We got Sowers, Schreiber, Garnsey, and Cher Baptiste on the front of that. It's just one pack. Oh, this is kind of a thick.
Yeah, it's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
Yeah.
That boy thick.
That's crazy. That's crazy that all of us knew exactly what to do next after he said that. The internet's a great place, man. I love the internet.
He said, "Go, you
Internet takes no L's. Internet takes no L's. Get these things open. All right. Cool. So, Matt, I'm gonna need your help because I don't really know, like,
that's fine.
What's what, right? So, got Nick Rowlett.
Yep. So with this set, you're gonna have mostly like they call them base cards, where there's no like quote unquote specialness to them. You'll have potentially one card in this pack that has either an autograph or something else to it. So
I see it back here.
Yep.
I got a Blaze Bearden one.
Okay, that's what's up.
I don't know where it
so
is.
It's like Pokemon. Like it's like the first 7 are circles, the 8th card is the star,
and
then the diamonds are underneath.
You have your cards, Brian?
Oh no, yeah, Matt gave me some. So yeah, Matt like is gonna do the same thing with the background, but we got another accused dude.
So I'll fly through the comments then. Nick Rowlett, we got Jeff Connor, we got Dane Smith. Okay, we can keep that joint.
Yeah.
Especially if he never comes back to the league.
Yeah.
Matt Campbell.
Okay.
Yes.
Got a Sowers base card.
Oh.
And then a Rob Pannell.
Nice.
Zach Goodrich.
Oh, yeah.
Player. Will Bowen for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Graham Hossick. And then this, I got a 72 of 77 Petey LaSala in the Winterfresh uniforms.
Winterfresh. So
yeah.
The thing that sports cards does, and I don't know when they started this, however many years ago, but to create scarcity and value, they make them where they have like a special color or design to them, and then they put this numbering stamp on them. So for the set that you just opened, there's ones that have blue borders to 77. I think it's black borders to 25, red borders to 10, and then gold borders that are 1 of 1. So there's only one variation of that card. I'll show you an example of one that I have that's like that. It's from the 2022 set. It's Tommy Palasek. So you can see it's got the black. And then if you look on the back, so it's got the 1 of 1. So this is the only version of this card that exists.
That's crazy.
Damn, don't let the people rob you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's people's gonna hit up Matt like, so what about this car? Holiday's coming up.
Yeah.
Like, what's your address again?
That the Tommy Palasek one has more value too because it's with the chrome.
Oh yeah.
I could see down the line potentially, yeah. And just the fact that so I'll give a full disclosure. I think I paid $60 for it. And some of it depends on who the player is, right? So if it's a Schreiber 1 of 1 or a Jeff Teat 1 of 1, that's going to have way more value than, the guy who just made the roster but hasn't actually been active. So it all depends on who the player is, what the numbering is, all that kind of stuff.
Isn't it crazy how we kind of forget that the Chrome was a team already? Like if you see somebody wearing a Chrome team, it's like a relic. You see somebody wearing a Chrome jersey, it's like a relic.
Yeah.
like a throwback already.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it's 2 years ago.
Not even last year.
Yeah, last year. Like,
right.
It's absolutely wild how we forget so fast.
I just did an order for when they did the end of the year sale, and I bought a bunch of stickers because I coach my son's K-2 team, and I've got my bucket for the ball. So I bought a bunch of stickers so I can have one of each team, and I made sure I bought a chrome sticker to put it on there. I should put like awesome. RIP below it.
Yeah. 2019 to 2023.
Yeah.
Are those all your cards, Diggs?
No, there were a couple more from this pack, but they're all commons. So
damn, all your cards suck.
Hey, hold on.
That day one is dope though, man.
The day one,
exactly. The day one. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, the day one.
He may have played his last PLL game, so we all know.
I know, man. We're gonna hold on to these, even the Dane comments for sure.
They gave you a value meal.
That one for sure. A value meal. That's okay.
That's crazy. Well, now we got our new packs, the 2024 packs. This is what it looks like. Let me get rid of my background really quick. How do I do this?
You go to the video arrow and then choose virtual background.
All right. Cool.
So with this set, they've kept a lot of things similar. They've added some new things. They've changed some things. The design will look completely different, which I actually like this design this year much better than last year's. I think last year's a little simple compared to this year's. The parallel, so that's what they call like the numbered cards parallels. So the parallels are going to be the same. They added one this year, which I think is one of the coolest things that they did this year, where so you have the blues to 7. I'm looking at the website at the same time. Blues to 77, yellows to 49, blacks to 25, reds to 10, golds to 1. But then they added a player edition to 2. So what they did was one of the 2 cards are in packs and the other one goes to the player themselves, which is really cool concept.
That's tight.
Yeah.
I would love to see it take a step further, in the future, where if you get that card, then you get a chance to like meet up with the player or something, or like go in person and have them sign it. Like it'd be such a cool opportunity there. And then the other thing that they added was jersey cards, where there's like pieces of a jersey in the card. Some people call them jersey cards. Some people call them relic cards. And those have the same kind of numbering to them as well.
I like that. How do they put a jersey in a card? Like
so the card is let me see.
Yeah, do you have one?
I happen to have one over here by me. So I collect all kinds of Syracuse cards. So this is a Michael Carter Williams card. So you can see the here, let me take it out of the sleeve. You can see the jerseys in there.
That's such a deep.
But look at how thick the card is compared to a normal card.
Such a deep cut.
Yeah. So see how thin this one is?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you'll see if you let me back up a little bit. Yeah, so if you get one, you'll see how thick it is. That will be thicker than oatmeal. So
let's say if you were to get one of these packs and have one of those in it, you could probably feel it right away.
Yep. That's the one downfall to having those kind of cards in packs is you'll be able to tell if one's in there.
Like if it was like a Pokemon card, you could just be like, "Yo, this one."
Yeah.
Do you have like at Walmart a lot of collectors going to second base with like these card packs because they're trying to feel if there's a jersey in them or no?
Second base. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Scotty, what year were you born? Talk about second base.
I know.
I'm not even justifying that with a response.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I know. Yo, I'm telling you, if I was,
sounding my mom,
bro, if I was a collector, I would be feeling up the cards and being like, "Yo, do I have a jersey card, a relic card in here?"
Oh my God.
He ain't gonna end you when he hears this.
Typically, at like a retail store, like a Walmart or a Target, the sports cards come in a box with like 4 or 5 packs in them, so you can't like feel the individual cards.
So they prevent it. It's smart move.
I mean, you guys probably know that with Pokemon, people will try to weigh packs, which is ridiculous. So you'll see guys in the store with little scales and trying to
with
weigh
the digi scales.
Yep. Yeah. Because the holographs will weigh more or whatever crap. It's stupid.
They were in the Coke game. That's crazy.
That's what I think of with a digi scale. So I'm like, okay.
I used to move snowflakes by the OZ card collectors, man.
That used to be my alarm every morning in college, 5 a.m.
That's dope.
Hey.
All right,
That's a dope alarm.
let's get going. This is my pack right here.
Yeah, go ahead, Scotty.
All right. We got Brennan O'Neill on this. And is that Uncle Tom? I think it's no, that's not Uncle Tom. That is
Hey,
Uncle
Uncle Tom.
That is Uncle Tom.
Hey, yo.
That's him up there. All right. Let me open these real quick.
Oh man.
Brian, are we gonna let that slide, bro?
You got it. He's up there now. He's old.
That's not what that means, though. But I'm just gonna let that
I
go.
know it's not what it means, but I was just trying to figure it out.
That's not what that means.
Let me live. What are you drinking, Diggs?
See how you changed the subject? Now you want to know what I'm drinking. It's called a bonsai. I don't know. I saw them in the grocery store the other day. I thought it was seltzer water, okay? Because I like to try all the different seltzer waters. So this was by the Liquid Death. This was by the Waterloo. So I scooped it up. Here's what it is, right? Because it literally says sparkling water beverage. I was hyped. I scooped it up, took them home, crack it, take a sip. I'm like repulsed by the flavor. I don't understand. It's so sweet, like compared to seltzer water. But then I keep drinking it, and I'm like, you know what this is? This is juice soda. It only has 2 grams of sugar. So it's not like it's less than one of those Olipop ones that have 5 grams of sugar. But it's really good. And they got interesting flavor. This is cherry peach. I have a mango, pineapple, ginger in the fridge.
That's a lot.
Great tequila mixer. Big tequila and mezcal guy. So anyway, that's what I'm drinking.
Okay. Well,
it's not seltzer water. It's juice soda.
Didn't know you were counting your sugar intake, but we'll move on to these cards.
But a Liquid Death has 4 grams of sugar, so it has even less sugar than a Liquid Death, which is crazy.
All right. Let's go. Okay.
He's like, all right.
You asked me. Go ahead. Let's see the cards.
Not sponsored, by the way.
We're open to sponsorships.
Hey, but you'll take it, right? You'll take that
sponsorship.
Right.
First card, we got Ryan Conrad right here. Okay.
Nice. So you can see the difference in the design.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cross Ferrara.
Okay, then. Oh, I got a Cross Ferrara Chrome on my end.
Brian Tevlin.
There you go.
Reed Bowering.
Okay.
Ty Kurtz.
Okay.
Uh-oh. You might want this one.
What do you got?
Jake Stevens.
Let's go.
Hey, that's real.
Dylan Malloy.
Okay.
This would have been worth a little like after week 2 of the season, week 2, week 3. But now they don't even put that man on the roster. Whatever. And then last is Zach.
So did you get any sort of card with a number on it? You might not have, because it's not a guarantee that you get one in a pack.
With a number on it?
Yeah, it'll be in the top left corner if you do.
I'm looking hard as hell, and it doesn't look like it.
Okay.
He's like,
yeah, so
it's
not a guarantee that you get one in a pack. So that's the kind of the bummer, is that it's not every pack. It's not like in Pokemon where you get a holo every pack. Like it's it's a chance.
There's a chance. Yep. Now, so here I am crapping on Diggs about his cards, but
yeah, I wasn't gonna say it.
They gave me a value meal.
They gave you that pick 5, bro. That's crazy.
All right, Diggs, let me see what you got here, bro.
All right, let's rip these 2024s. Yo, if I get a 1 of 1 after that, I'm wilding out.
You might have to remove your wallpaper again.
Now that Matt gave us the rundown of how that works. Right. If I pull a 1-on-1, I'm a stun on you.
He's like, that 1-on-1 Connor Schellenberger.
Someone already pulled a 1-on-1 teat already.
Yo, that's crazy.
I can't remember if it's a jersey or autograph or just a regular one, but one of them got pulled, so people are going nuts.
All right, man. The muscle memory of opening Pokemon card packs never goes away.
Hey.
You just know exactly where to grab it. I haven't opened a pack like this in a long time. All right. Here's what we got. We got a Tim Mueller.
Mm-hmm.
A Cole Cursed. Okay.
There we go.
Send that this way.
A Cole Curse? Yeah, you good curse guy.
I can agree with you on that one,
O'Neill.
Scotty.
Got the Brandon O'Neal.
Okay.
There we go.
You got a nice.
It doesn't have a number on it or anything. It's a rookie card though, which is dope. Rylan Reese, Connor Marr, Nick Rowlett, my second Nick Rowlett of the day. Josh Byrne. Okay, then.
Oh, that's
Okay.
tough that you had Dane on the last pack.
Yeah. And then Colby Barr's rookie card.
So no numbers for you either?
No numbers for me.
Bummer.
That's all right.
I have
Brandon O'Neal rookie card is tight. I'm gonna hold on to that.
That's still a nice card.
Your Brendan O'Neal is tight. So I have Reed Bowering and Jake Stevens as my rookie card. So I got 2 rookie cards, right?
Yeah, and you'll see in the
wait, was Reed a rookie last year?
Reed Bowering shouldn't be a rookie. Is it a rookie card?
It
says it. It says it on
rookie
there.
card. Bottom
The little
left.
The little little badge.
Oh, bottom left. Oh, I'm on. Okay, you're right. I just have freaking Jake Stevens. I might have to send this to one of you guys.
Hey, Scotty, if you're trying to trade for this Cold Curse card, I'm open to it.
All right.
Here we go.
Right. I might send you.
Market is open.
I might send you this
Yeah,
Dylan Malloy. Because I know you like the Atlas.
I'll think about that one. I'll think about that one.
Here's another one that got pulled this week. It's I don't know if you'll be able to see it because the brightness on my phone. Let me see if I can see if it'll show it better.
Yeah.
Schreiber 1 of 1.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's crazy.
That's tight. That's tight.
Now that I know what all this stuff means, now I want to grab a couple. Now I want to buy a couple.
Jersey, right?
Yeah, I wonder what it is.
So dope, bro. I saw what I needed to see.
Yeah.
That's so dope.
That's tough, yo. And you know what part of New Jersey that was too?
Yeah, it's the tag, the champion tag right there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yep. Oh, dope. Yeah, that's dope.
That's sick.
Does it tell you what game the jersey's from, or is it, you just know that it's a jersey they played in?
That's the cool thing about these cards. So sports cards used to be where it would say on the back that it was game worn. And then sometime in the past, I don't know, 5 years or so, they started moving to this phrase player worn. And it's kind of a little bit of a scam, if you ask me, because these companies have these players like throw on a jersey, take it off, throw on a jersey, take it off, just to then cut it up and use it in cards. Where these ones for the PLL, it specifically says on the back what game it's from, which is really cool.
That's dope.
And I know someone who pulled one of the O'Neills, it says on the back, it's the game where he went off. Was it against the Archers where he went off and had like 9 points or whatever it was? It's that game that and I don't know if they used more than one jersey for these, if they needed, another jersey for the cards, but I know at least the ones I've seen, it says that on it, which is like extra cool that it's from that game.
You keep that until he retires.
Yeah.
Like that's one you don't sell. Like if that's $1,000, I'm still not selling that. No way.
That might be his career highlight right there.
Shut up, Scotty.
Right.
Yo,
Scotty's so annoying, dog. He's so annoying.
You're making me seem like a villain. I'm telling you, that was such a crazy day that might be his career highlight. Like when Kobe had 81, that might be one of his career highlights.
Okay, now I see what you're saying. You're saying that
I'm not hating on him. I'm not hating on him. It's just a career highlight.
Brian, he is a hater, but he was quick to explain what he meant.
Okay,
and I kind of see it. Like Kobe's 81. Like, is it his defining career? Like his career highlight is every finals he ever won. But like what I'm saying. So all right,
yep,
cool.
I can see what you're saying.
No, that's
redacted.
It. So Shaler, what card do you want to show us that you have? Show us something we got over here. I want to see it.
Let's see. I'll show you a couple that are some of my favorites.
It's not one of them, Matt. You got to show him. It's not lacrosse related, but it's Diggs related. A quarterback from SU that you have a card of.
Donovan McNabb.
Oh, dude, hold on.
No, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Yeah, you got to show. It's a quarterback from Syracuse University that Matt has a card of. It is not Donovan McNabb.
Hey yo, I'm gonna lose my mind, son.
Because he showed it to me when we had dinner a few weeks ago. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I remember as soon as you showed it to me.
I don't remember which one it was.
Diggs, who would I be talking about?
I'm not even gonna say it. Do you want me to say it now?
I mean, actually, Matt, you have a couple of SU quarterbacks? I'll just say
I have a lot of
you have
SU
a
quarterbacks. I have a ton of SU cards. Let me get my stuff out here.
so the quarterback is black, so that narrows it down to like three other people, and it's not that of a big now.
I don't think Scotty knows. So I'll just set the backstory because I mean anyone who was watching or listening to this might not even know. So I have an uncle who played quarterback at Syracuse University in the late 80s, named Don McPherson. He was the Heisman runner-up. It was the year Charles Woodson won the Heisman. Was it Charles Woodson?
He's your uncle?
No way.
Tim Brown. It was Tim Brown.
Yeah.
Tim Brown won the Heisman that year.
They made a whole documentary about what's his name winning the Heisman.
Yeah, because Seawood was 96.
McPherson. I don't know if I have a McPherson.
Yeah,
That's
Thought
dope.
you told me
That's
one.
crazy. You told me this story when we were getting drinks in Philly.
Because I don't know if there's any.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any cards of him.
I forget how we were talking about it, but you did bring.
That's why I was tripping. I was like, "Yo, there's cards of a dude who last played in '87." I mean, I guess
I don't think
been around for a long time.
I'm trying to remember what I showed you, Brian.
Speaking of cards, real quick, Diggs, I forgot to give you yours because we're in Philadelphia, but one of our biggest fans and supporters also, I have two right here, gave me one of his cards. It's a collegiate.
Collegiate.
That
word was whooping your ass. That word beat your ass.
Words are hard.
That word is beating my ass. Whatever. All right, collegiate dynasty card. Okay. And he played at Morgan State, and I'm talking about Kobe Johnson, right?
Okay.
Oh, sick. Shout out Kobe.
He saw
That's
me
crazy.
at the PLL games in Philly and was like, "Yo, I got these cards for you." And I was like, "No way, I'm with Diggs too. I'll give him one." And I forgot to give you a card. I'm sorry about that. That's all. I'll mail you a card when I mail you something again. But shout out Kobe.
That's sick. Yeah, that's sick. Shout out Kobe.
It's a holographic too.
Think of what I showed you, Brian.
I also could have made it up in my head. I feel like
the other main thing I collect when it comes to sports cards is I'm trying to get one of every Syracuse player in their Cuse uniform autograph. So like
one of every single Syracuse player
that has one, because not all of them have them. So like this is probably what Brian's thinking of. I have a Floyd Little one.
That was
no. I've got Quadri Ishmael. I've got McNabb, Donovan Darius.
Yeah, do they do basketball cards for Syracuse?
Oh yeah, here, let me see. I'll show you.
You have a signed Fab Melo card.
R.I.P.
Hold please.
Whoa,
that was so quick.
That's crazy.
He's like, "Do you have this?" Yes. What you mean?
I don't have him of Carmelo yet because he is quite pricey. But I've got Derek Coleman, so that's kind of. I don't have him in his Cuse uniform though. But
real quick, do people's value or the card value go up when they die, or they go down when they die?
Yeah. So like Jim Brown cards when he just died, was it last year? His went up a bit. I mean, his were already expensive anyways because he's the greatest ever. But his went up when he passed away.
Awesome. Well, Matt, I really do appreciate you. We really appreciate your support, and since we started this whole thing, it means the world.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
I got two lacrosse cards to show you too before we finish because you asked me some of my favorite lacrosse cards.
All right, go ahead. Oh shoot!
Ooh, that's sick.
My god!
The upper deck.
Yep.
The upper
so that
deck
one's sick.
Air gate joint.
And then
you gotta get that sign, bro.
I only have I still got to get Gary's rookie, but this is Paul's rookie.
That's so sick. Yeah, that's so sick.
Look at those face masks.
So this is from '93.
With the
that's so nuts, bro.
An essay on the back of the card.
Yep. So
I love that.
Yep, but I'd say that's probably two of the coolest cards I have, and that 101 that I already showed you guys. So
yeah,
that's so sick.
That's awesome. So like what I was saying, Matt, appreciate your support and everything, man. It's been phenomenal riding with you and getting to know you for the last couple of months. Actually, we've been doing this for a while now, guys. So thanks for coming on today. We'll be sure to contact you when we get some more cards, or I know you have a lot of opinions about lacrosse, so when I want you to get on, I'll be sure to hit you up. All right, my
When you
man?
need some more Cuse opinions, I got to back Brian up. So
College lacrosse is
So
coming soon. So we'll see, all right?
all right,
have you on
sounds
for
good,
Hop
guys.
Syracuse or something.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks, guys.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Appreciate you,
appreciate you,
Matty.
man.
Have a good day.
Later.
All right, you guys. Damn, dog, I got no good cards, huh?
This man. My best card was a Petey LaSalle, a
Yo,
73 of 77
you,
in the winter fresh joints.
yo, you know what I feel like? You ever
Aqua
watch the show
fresh.
Pawn Stars?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
they'd be like coming in. I got this gold thing from 1919. George Washington held it, and then he brings it in, and then the Pawn Star owner is like, "All right, let me bring in a specialist," and the specialist is like, "It's fake."
Nah, that's me. That's what, honestly, I was thinking of Pawn Stars when I was asking if they tell you what if they would tell you if it's a jersey card what game they wore because because of course like if that's Bo's no say Bo it's gonna say if that's Brennan's career highlight but like that's from that game but now they can back it up.
Yeah, yeah, that's tight. That's tight.
So sick. That's so sick.
That was tight, man. I mean, to be honest, I think if it wasn't for Shaler, we wouldn't have like as much of an appreciation for these cards. But you know,
Yeah. I mean, that he gave me all the context that I like. I understand sports cards are a thing, but like,
Yeah.
there's terms and then there's portions of rarity and how things work. But now that I know how it works, and now that I have a Brandon O'Neal rookie card, now I'm like, I think I might buy a pack or two a season now. Spend some of my own money.
That's
definitely does like change a lot for me because I'm not a big card guy, but I'm like, oh wait, let me think about this for a second.
I did make a little bit of money off my Pokemon cards because Scotty, when I got married, my wife was like, "What are you gonna do with your Pokemon cards? They just sit around taking up space."
Yeah.
I got mad and I threw them in the garbage. And after a couple of days, because the garbage, I was like, "Yo, it's garbage day. I gotta roll it to the curb." And then I tipped my garbage can over, started rooting through it, pulled all my stars. Ended up selling. I ended up making about $300 off the stars. Hey, the signed K team, the Tops joint. Okay,
yeah, man. That's crazy.
I meant to show it. Because Matt, one of our boys here, Alex gave it to me. Yeah, and he gave me like and because I'm holding up because I put the screen back on. But yeah, like last week, Matty gave me a bunch of like just like Hughes guys, which that part of it is cool because it's like I'm not super into cards, but like I like when people like stuff and it's like just positive stuff and like Matt gets excited about it, and I'm like Hughes guys, cool. Like yeah, that type of stuff is cool. It's like what Dick's saying. I might get a couple of seasons. Like that's what it's all about.
I like that. Yeah,
And
I
the
like when
K18, yeah,
people
of
like
course.
stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The K18, you can hold on to that joint. That's fine.
Oh yeah, no, I am. Like I said, I don't know the rarity of it. He could have signed 1,000 of them, but I'm like, that's
right.
18. I'm keeping that, man.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. It's just tough to have.
I should ask
exactly.
What has more value though when like a base card with the player signature, like if you were to have a Kyle signature base with Kyle Harrison's signature, or that rare card with the signature already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, we should have asked him that.
Yeah, I got you.
That's for next time.
But I mean, yep, exactly.
But let's move on to the next thing, guys. I mean, I feel like we haven't been on for a minute. I haven't got to talk to you guys. So we speeding, but I'm happy to be with you guys. You know, this is therapy for me.
Yeah, my boy, exactly.
It's nice to talk to my dogs.
Yeah, just
since y'all in California, I don't get to see y'all in person.
I know. No, Brian, it's funny talking to you now about timing of everything because now you're East Coast time and now you get to feel my pain. You're like, yeah, no, we can't go 9:30 Eastern, dog.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
because like next week, next week I'll be back to we can go whatever time because I'll be back in Colorado. But I'm just like, bro, we recorded that day because we flew it. Oh, Mikey was not. So when we recorded like last month, I got in and I had to go to the bank right when I got off the plane. So like I'm like rushing, charging my phone, and I sat down, start recording. We finished. I'm like, bro, Scotty, how you do this, bro? Like I'm dead tired. It's like 11 o'clock when we finished.
Yep.
Shane's still talking. I'm like, bro,
Shane.
I'm like, bro, it's 11 o'clock. I'm trying to go
Get the wrap it up box.
Yeah, I get it. This is really good for me.
So y'all got to show Scott. Yeah, y'all got to show show Scotty love because I'm like for us, like for me, when we finish up, it'd be like like maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock. For for Mikey and Shane, it's like 8:30.
Yeah, it's like time for
Scotty
dinner.
falling
I'm like,
asleep. I go
yo,
to work in the
dope. My wife's
morning.
making dinner. Great.
I gotta go to bed at 11:30. Upload these videos to Spotify and YouTube. And, it's just a
Yep.
long day,
Shit.
but it's all
So
right.
got respect the grind, respect it.
I love it. I love it. That's
I
why
gotta,
we
I
do it.
gotta buy me one of them hats, man. I gotta buy me one of them
Hey,
lacrosse guy hats.
Yeah, for real,
my
Yeah, it's sick.
thanks.
I'm gonna get one.
I'm sleeping on it. I gotta grab one.
Let's go. Let's go. I got to figure out a cheaper way to deliver though, because the delivery is like half the price of the hat. Like I don't understand. UPS is ridiculous, so I'm gonna try to fight that. But we'll chat about that. But let's get going. So we just finished the PLL season in like September. Box championships just happened, and I just saw on YouTube Live that they had sixes going on. So it really made me want to make a video about how crazy it is talking about lacrosse. So this is what I made right here. Check this out.
Gold.
Yeah, man, I told you I played lacrosse. Look at me, yo. Damn. Yeah, I was like that. I thought y'all played inside. Nah. That's a different type of lacrosse. That's box. So what you play is lacrosse. Well, some people call it field lacrosse, but I just call it lacrosse. You know what I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. That's kind of tight. Hey, what's even more tight is that lacrosse is about to be in the Olympics, bro. You lying, bro. Yeah. In the Olympics. I'm not even lying. No way, for real. Is it box lacrosse, though, or field lacrosse? Neither. They're playing sixes. Yeah, what the fuck?
Good.
You snapped on that one, man.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. I remember getting in my car and was like, yo, what is lacrosse? Like, how, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's so true.
What is lacrosse?
It's tough because sometimes you bring up lacrosse to somebody and you're like, oh, I know about the Philadelphia Wings. And I'll be like, not that. You know, you ever hear of PLL? Like with like they bring up some old MLL team. I'll be like, yeah, but not that either. Like it's new now, you know?
Oh yeah, the one with the lizards. Yeah, I remember watching the lizards on TV. Not that.
Not that. It's just funny. And I don't know if you noticed in that video, one of the characters had a haircut and one of the characters didn't have a haircut.
I noticed a lot of things in that video. It's also two different houses because the lighting's different.
It is two different houses, yeah. It is two different houses. And I was like,
nobody noticed though.
Nah, that's one of those things where you really have to look at it. But I was like, yeah, it's better character distinction if I just get a haircut, do different houses and everything.
That's smart.
But dude, it's wild talking about lacrosse, like how it's all over the place, and everybody talks about sixes. Me personally, I have no problem about sixes. Like I kind of like it. I think it's good for growing the game and youth opportunity and getting reps. But we talk about growing the game, and I think the games we should be trying to grow are the box lacrosse that's played at the professional level, or the field lacrosse that's played at the professional level. And it being on the biggest stage and being neither of them is an interesting spot, because it's like, yeah, people are going to start to love this game because of what is presented to them during the Olympics. But then when we try to show them like, yeah, look, it's like, wait, this isn't what I saw in the Olympics. So that's how I feel about the whole thing. How are you guys feeling about all this?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty much how I feel about it. That was my biggest frustration. Is like, great, lacrosse is in the Olympics, but like, at what price? You know, it's people who fall in love with watching lacrosse are going to fall in love with sixes, and then they're going to flip on their opportunities to actually watch, high level professional lacrosse, and they're going to be like, what is this? They're going to turn on the NLL and be like, it's inside. Why are they wearing hockey pads? Why is the goalie in hockey? Why is the goal so small? Like, there's going to be so many things that like this audience that we're trying to bring in, we're just going to confuse them. And they're like, well, then, okay, well, I like this format because Ks are bigger and it's not confusing because they don't have players stopping. Like, where can I watch that? And we're like, you can't. What? You have to wait until a 1 week event in February when PLL puts it on. And then when they do that, there's a 2-point line. And I don't get it. I don't get what the appeal is outside of. I understand the objectives, right? The objectives are to get sticks in hands. right? And sixes is going to allow a lot of different countries in different areas of the world to do that because you need less players and there's less stick specialization. So everyone can get the same stick and you only need 10, 11 people on the team rather than 30. So cool. I love the objective with kids, getting them to understand the flow of the game and learn lacrosse on a non-positional level before they start to specialize. I think that's great. Someone somewhere on the internet said all lacrosse below middle school should be sixes. And I think that person has a point. I think it's good to get kids doing something like that and then start specializing. Obviously, I've never played with a pole before, so I could be wrong. It's like, well, if you're going to start learning with a pole, it's better to start earlier. Like, I'm willing to hear those counter arguments, but just coming from a person who's only ever used a short stick, I'm like, that makes sense to have kids doing that. But if the goal is to make more lacrosse fans, more casual lacrosse fans, I don't see how this accomplishes that. I don't see how sixes accomplishes that. Unless we're just going to start playing sixes instead of
right.
We're going to make a new league for sixes. Like, how does that cannibalize our over cannibalized sport if we make a new league for sixes? So I don't get how that helps.
Yeah, no, yeah, I agree because it's everything. Yeah, pretty much everything. Mike, you said 'cause, like the way when it happens, like for me, the way I look at it was especially with sixes, it's everything. Mike, you said I understand gets more six in hands for what's the better way to put it? Like more underdeveloped countries where like getting the equipment, right? Trying to get long poles, helmets and stuff. We're trying to ship it to Africa. You're trying to get into Japan, Australia, New Zealand, wherever that is difficult to get that stuff. So we want to get sticks in hands, make it more universal. But then the opposite of Mikey, I never had the opportunity to pick up a short stick. I was a big, chunky kid. Here's a pole, Brian. I work at this for years. You put in the work. Oh yeah, but it's in the Olympics, but the position that you worked your entire life doing and playing is we don't need it. Or somebody that faces off. Like I'm like thinking like six is like Trevor Baptiste is still gonna be young. We're not gonna need him. But yeah, why would you not? He's one of the best cross players in the world. So like that aspect of it I don't like. I know people same thing online were saying like some people are like, oh, lacrosse sold to be in the Olympics. I don't want to go that far because I understand it getting into more being in front of more eyes because my first thing with it I was like how much more people are really going to be watching lacrosse when it's in the Olympics, but there are people like I was one of them like during the Olympics where you can see stuff sports that I don't normally watch and we talked about it like oh yeah I'm gonna watch it, so maybe there will be people that will come in that like sixes this lacrosse thing is cool, but oh yeah this is the only time we play it, like Mikey said, that 1 week that we play this in February, and then there's a box game which is completely different from sixes, but it's kind of the same, but they play indoors. Just get everything that Mikey said, where it's just kind of it is a cannibalization because it's different stuff. Because that's why people might will definitely watch Scotty's video and laugh, but there's so much truth in it. Whereas even when I'm thinking lacrosse, when I say lacrosse, I'm talking field lacrosse. When
Me
I talk
too.
about box lacrosse, I say box lacrosse. But then
Me
you
too.
might have indigenous people they coming off the res in Canada, they're talking about lacrosse. They may be talking box, and then they say field lacrosse. So it's like the opposite thing. So you're trying to, it's like all these different things where it's like different plates of food, and it's like now we're trying to get everybody to this main one, but then everybody kind of shifts out and goes into different directions. So I'm like, I for the Olympic part of it, cool, because then we can say we play an Olympic sport, but same thing. I'm not sure the overall of it. And but I'm also one of those people. I'm not a fan of sixes, but I'm cool with people that like it. Like you've never seen me go online like you're dumb for liking this. Like it.
Right.
Like I'm happy for you. It's just not. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just not for me. And I'm not with the people that are just like you got to get on board. I don't have to get on board, but I can also not say anything negative about it.
Yeah.
I get
Grown
that.
ass man tell me what I gotta do. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I ain't
Who?
got. You already know the answer. I ain't got to do nothing, but you know what?
My
So
answer for
yeah,
all white folk: be black and pay taxes and die. The three things.
exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
yeah, I think about it in a couple different ways because I guess I'm one of the people where I'm like any lacrosse, I'm okay with watching. Like I don't care. Um,
Hmm.
like of course I prefer to watch field lacrosse. Um, but if there is box lacrosse on and I'm just chilling on my couch, yeah, of course I'm gonna watch it. If there's nothing on my TV and sixes are on, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Like I'm not saying I hate sixes, but I'm just worried. I'm just more talking about what it's gonna do or like how those people are gonna view lacrosse after viewing sixes. Like, is sixes a gateway, you think, to field or box?
No, that's the
Yeah,
problem I have with it. I don't think it
I don't think
is.
so either.
Yeah.
Because it's
That's like
like,
saying is box a gateway to field? There are people who like boxing, they think field's trash, or like I have a friend who said box lacrosse is the purest form of lacrosse. And I disagree with that, but they're absolutely entitled to that opinion. Like I don't think they're objectively wrong, but like how do we even reconcile that? So no,
Yeah.
I don't think it's a gateway.
Yeah, it's like competing within itself, right?
yeah.
It's like colorism within the black community.
What? Yes, that's why I'm laughing. But Scotty, what, bro?
Same. Same.
Dog. Oh man,
It's
I
the
can't tell
same
you how
thing,
many
but it's
times,
not.
dog.
Competing with your own.
How do we get here?
But no, not only how did we get here, why is it so accurate? That's the worst part. The worst part is it's so accurate. Damn, dog.
I
It's
know black Dominican.
I only get called light skinned by the dark skinned brothers, even in lacrosse. White dudes don't even call me light skinned. It's always the dark skinned brothers who got something
Alex.
colorist to say on the lacrosse field.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
sidebar. In the last 2 weeks, I've been told I look like Mace 4 times.
What?
No, they said
Mace?
not Windu.
Hold on.
Mace, Murder Mace from Harlem. Yep,
Oh,
4 times. I
woo.
don't know why I made me think
Dog,
of
I
that.
don't know
In the
why I
last two
thought you
weeks.
meant Mace Windu. I was about to say.
Oh no, no, that's
Yo,
Samuel L.
You
who's
said you
Jackson.
looked
next?
like Samuel L. Jackson?
Nope, Mace the rapper. I was like,
Oh,
bro, I don't know
I
why.
kind of see it. I kind of see it.
that's funny.
Just the head shape,
Yeah, yeah.
the hairline, and the head shape. I get it.
I wonder if Mace can't grow facial hair either. That'd be wild.
Yo,
Because he don't have a beard.
I don't. I don't see him. None of these pictures of him with a beard.
Yeah, I
Oh
can do no
dang,
shave
yo,
of
this
ever,
is crazy.
and there will be
Hold
no
on.
difference.
You
There will be no
actually,
difference in
Brian,
my
you
face.
actually do. Hold on. You actually look like Mason in this picture. That's Brian, dog. That's crazy. And that one specifically.
I don't know why I thought about that, but that's hilarious.
That's kind of funny. Now
Now I'm
people
gonna
were
be
too
thinking about
busy.
that.
People were probably too busy calling you Mace, but you were too busy calling out these lacrosse merchandisers or whatever, talking about
Hey, talk
talking
to him.
talking about
Segue.
Sci Ti Shafts versus carbon fibers. Now, Brian, tell them how you really feel, dog.
That was good, man. That was good, Scotty.
I
Thanks.
appreciate, yeah, I appreciate you bringing doing that, Scotty. That was it. That was a good, that was a really good segue. I'm surprised because the video. So first, thank you for everybody that watched it and commented on it. I feel like it's mostly positive stuff. It's funny because the internets, and it turned into for some people of people like tagging me into companies that make side side shafts, and I was like, I never said that they don't make them. I said this focus has shifted. Every single lacrosse company, their main focus is carbon fiber shafts, short sticks, long sticks, doesn't matter. It's carbon fiber shafts. I just said I would like the option of them having both, not one company like STX who does, because I have their side shaft that people were tagging me and I already knew about it, of tagging me in it. I just want the option of we do carbon fiber shafts that we do a technology that we're developing, that we're working on. We also have side because I'm thinking about it as myself, but also like in the sport that we all love and want to grow. I'm a parent and I have like my future son who's gonna be a big chunky dude like me. I'm like, oh dad, they said I had to play defense. I'm paying $220 for you to get a carbon fiber shaft that you're gonna break. So like that was like my thing with it, where people were just tagging me and stuff. I'm like, no, I don't need stories about why like your carbon fiber shaft lasted for more than a summer or through a winter or a couple seasons. Again, we just want options and the ability to have different things. But yeah, shout out to everybody that watched the video. It was cool. A lot of discourse.
It's funny. You guys are equipment heads. I naturally was never an equipment head. Like I was just like, yo, what's the newest, nicest one? Like, cool. Like, and I'll get it.
Mhm.
But to me, the hard thing about talking about merch or talking about like new technology, or especially when it comes to heads, is like I think the stringing matters more than anything. Uh,
Hmm.
but with shafts, I guess we've come such a long way, and I've never really noticed too much about it. And I remember having like like a metal shaft, or what we used to have. I remember I used to have an alloy shaft actually. That's what it was.
Hmm.
And I remember going to the OTEC. You remember the OTEC?
What's that?
No, it was.
So the OTEC was like, I don't know what brand made it, but the OTEC was a shaft where it had three like cutouts in the middle of the shaft that made it
The
lighter.
Reebok?
The Reebok OTEC.
You had one of those,
And I thought
Jones?
I was
Oh
so
no, I
smooth.
never. I
Bro,
haven't seen
they
that.
sold it to
Hold
me.
on, hold on.
They sold
Go ahead, Scotty.
Bro, they sold it to me as if like those slits in the shaft, like when you shoot, like the wind is
Hmm.
able to flow through it so much better that you shoot faster. And I was like, bet, that's what I'm getting.
Unbelievable,
And
dog.
and
Yeah,
that's the extent of
Snake
my
oil,
equipment
son.
knowledge. Like I otherwise like when you talked about it, I was like, oh shoot, this does make sense because I don't see too many more side ties.
that.
That's
But exactly
insane,
what you
bro.
said. What was exactly what I was talking about because it's if you're not a gearhead, it's human nature. I don't care if who it is, cultural background, religion, all of the universal things is you want the best of the best, right? So if it shifts, if the market shifts, because like we all had those alloys, the Sci Ti Shafts that lasted forever, and you could bend it back. If we do carbon fiber, all these kids we can make them light. They're gonna break, and they're gonna keep buying them
Yep.
because they're the best of the best, and it's what we market. What's your because you walk into a Dick's, you walk into a Lacrosse Limited, and it's a father and son. What's your because like my dad did for me. We went to a Dick's Sporting Goods because he didn't know about there being individual lacrosse stores in Syracuse, and he bought me a Brine aluminum shaft that I ended up denting in my like eighth grade. But it's like, of course, nobody knows. So can you
Yeah.
just say what can I get? And if we're gonna point you to this, that's gonna snap. You
Yep.
found a picture of it? I had not heard of it. I can definitely see
I
You
that
got a
got it,
picture
marketing
of
Diggs?
in
it,
my
I'll
yeah.
bring it up.
brain.
I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up.
I have a picture.
Diggs. I got you, bro, because I'll bring it
Okay,
up.
yeah. Yeah, if you bring it up on screen, that's way better.
Here you go. Because this is it. That's the OTEC.
No, I didn't know. I've never seen that before.
And I
Dog.
had the same exact color. And what color was my high school? Blue. Blue and white.
Yo, gearheads, dog. As a gearhead, me and all my gearhead friends were like, "Yo, what is going on with this shaft, dog?" We roasted people who had those. Like, what are
Oh
you
my God.
doing,
But if
Reebok?
you're like
What are you doing? What are you
if you're like
doing?
12, if you're like 12, you believe that like it's gonna make you shoot like 8% faster. You're like,
You
yes.
literally cut holes in it. You don't think it's gonna break? Like, it's literally a holes already in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'm looking at it. I'm
yeah,
giving you one shot right where that hole is, and it's gonna snap, and I'm gonna smile
Right,
and laugh at
bro.
you.
It makes me shoot faster. Dog, hit the weight room. What are you talking about? Straight some whip in your stick.
okay.
We
All
have
right.
solutions for this.
Y'all,
I'm not getting on you, Scotty. I'm just saying
Yeah, it's just
that's
funny. The
snake
more, yeah.
oil.
all
The
right.
snake
But
oil.
y'all talking trash, right? But meanwhile, it was your generation who used crankshafts.
Listen, the
Yo,
crank the look at us getting defensive. Okay. Okay, so the crankshaft, I knew it was a non-starter because it was only you get a shaft and then it's only compatible with like two heads, the K18 and then whatever they have, SCX Cannon or whatever it was called. And it's like, what do you mean it's not modular? I only have two options. So to me, it was like that was a non-starter. I was like, I like to try different heads. I like to try different heads from different manufacturers. And people are like, it don't fit. Like, put some tape on, like put some tape between the two things and drill a new hole or whatever. I didn't care about any of that. So like I didn't understand how it was going
Okay.
to succeed at all. But that was SEX was trying to innovate, and a lot of us were like,
yeah.
nah, it's not modular enough for us. We're not doing that.
That's funny as hell, though. I mean, that those crankshafts are throwbacks. But speaking of throwbacks, I made a video of girls talking about their favorite hype up song, okay? And they were bringing up some throwbacks.
That's insane. Yo, do you practice these? Like,
I don't know.
there's
I
no
don't
way
know
you
what
practice these.
happens to me.
Do you just like talk to yourself in the shower and just like freestyle segues?
I don't know what goes on, bro. I don't know, but like,
Segues in the notes app on his iPhone.
That's insane, bro.
it's just like,
Because you're too good at this. You're
thank
too
you.
good at it.
Appreciate it. I don't know how this happens, but I'm happy it happened. But these girls, are probably about 12 years
Oh
old,
my God, that video
bringing
is so
up
funny.
the most random songs. And you know, these girls from like Calvert Hall, Maryland, or like the suburbs of Pennsylvania, bringing up Waka Flocka, Lil Uzi Flirt,
How did they
Lil
find
Uzi
this?
Vert.
How do you find this music?
You know, I don't know.
Insane.
Did you see it? Did you end up seeing it, Diggs?
I haven't seen it yet. I need to see it.
Oh my God, I
It is
got it.
pure comedy.
I got it. I got it.
I'm laughing because, like I said, when I texted the chat, I'm like, I have tears in my eyes.
I saw y'all texting
Like,
about it.
it's normal stuff, right? And
Mhm.
I'm laughing one because of the song, and I want to know Scotty's reaction because the girl's like no hands. And I'm like, you're
Oh my
12.
God.
What do you know?
Ready? Watch
Like,
this.
I'm like, do you know what no hands means?
Yeah. That's why I had to make sure I edited the video to like make sure there was like no profanity. Like, watch your profanity. Watch your
Oh my
profanity.
God.
Look at this. Look at this, Diggs.
Play the jump. Play it.
What's the best hype up song?
Money longer by Lil. No hands. Motel.
Good song.
Great song. I mean, listen, I'm not mad at their song choices, but I'm like, how
Right.
did they get to this point?
Yeah, that was the thing. Like, no, like, I'm glad you like those songs. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm over here listening to like sorority girl music when I'm working out, and they're listening to
Sorority
Lil
girl
Uzi Vert,
music.
Waka Flocka, and it's like such a role shift. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but
Sorority girl.
you know how I listen to my house music. Yeah, I love my
Yes.
music. But brings me to the point. What's your favorite hype up song?
Brian, what's yours?
So it's funny, Scotty talking about this music in the gym. So for whatever. Oh no, it's been since the 4th of July because this is Happy 4th of July. We're playing the national anthem, Dipset anthem for the diplomats for whatever reason. That's been my hype up song for the last like 5 months.
Oh my God!
You got to do
the. Wait, you said the fizzle dance?
No, it's a dance that they do in the Dipset anthem that they do in the video, and it's like it's just very, very mid 2000s. Brings me back to high school. So yeah, right now that would be it.
All right, I love it. Diggs, go ahead.
It's I'm a Boss by Meek Mill. Wait,
Ricky Ross.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, Meek Mill, Rick Ross joint. Yeah.
Oh, love that.
Yo, when that song came out, every single car in Syracuse, if they were blasting music, it was "I'm a Boss." That was crazy. That was the time.
That song makes me want to run through a brick wall every time it comes on. I gotta be careful when I listen to it because I be getting too hyped listening to that song. Like, I'm trying to play football again. I haven't wanted to play football since I was 15.
Right?
I would disintegrate if I played.
Yeah, me too, literally. But he talking about playing rugby.
That's crazy. So mine would probably, we talked about this song earlier. It would be Public Service Announcement. I kid you not. All of college, 5 a.m., my alarm would go off. Public Service Announcement, and the way the song starts, it goes. Shh, this is a public service announcement sponsored by Just Blaze and the good folks at Rockefeller
and the Records.
And bro, I would wake up ready to go, ready to rock. And my freshman through junior year, that's what we walked out to. And it was,
I love that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's timeless song right there.
Was that from the Chaz Wilson mixtape?
Yes. That's why
so you had that in your mind.
But I didn't know that the song was Public Service Announcement until like later in my life. Like, like, oh shoot,
that's just how it goes for people like
that's
us.
That Chaz Woodson song. That's what I got. That's that Chaz Woodson song. That's
Nah,
crazy.
that's one of the illest songs. We should do something. We should see what college teams like what college team has the best walkout anthem because
Yeah.
that's super man.
You ever
That
hear of
is sick.
the electric powwow? Or like
Nah,
Yeah.
what's that?
it's like if you ever watch a Thompson highlight tape, they always
hmm
put like this song to it. It's like
hmm
it's always like the Native Americans yelling, and then it's like
hmm
you've heard it. Trust me, you've heard it.
If you watch the Loud Thompson videos, 1000% that's what they use.
But I remember
I need to go back and see it.
my team made a
hmm
trip all the way down to Colorado College or all the way over to Colorado College. And Colorado College plays on like a valley, but in a pit, like a pit on a valley.
Yo, that their field is sick.
And we're in the pit. And this team, like you just hear Native Americans start yelling and they're walking down into the pit. And my whole team was like, oh, that's curtains. GG's. Like, they ended up
GG.
working. They ended up working us in the first half, and they were playing Hall and Oates and during halftime. And I was like, "Yeah, this."
Yo, that's crazy. Hall and Oates at halftime that's an insane move.
I'd be so mad. We
Right?
down
How
by
mad
like
would you
six.
be?
I'm like mad as hell.
It's talking about you make my dreams. I'm about to whoop everybody in here ass. Am I gotta hear that song right now?
Yo, you down
I'm
by
about to
8. This
fight.
dude just scored 4 goals on you, and you hearing man eater. I'd be so tight, bro.
Bro, talking
I'd
about
be
rich
so
girls the
tight.
whole time. They're talking about rich.
Oh,
This kid had 9 goals. You're too busy talking about a rich girl, Hall.
that's
I'm
I'd be
like,
crazy,
so
bro.
mad.
I'm mad as hell.
I would be so tight.
No, that
Wait,
was
did you take the bus to Colorado College or did y'all fly?
we took a flight. We took a flight.
Oh, I was gonna
Okay,
say, I'm
because
like, damn, that's like
if you had to ride the bus Colorado College and get whooped and hear Hall Notes at halftime, that'd be the worst college experience you could possibly have.
That's
take me in and
crazy.
out, then we're going home.
Flying is okay. You flew there,
Flying,
okay.
flying
Good
was
times with
crazy.
boys on the plane in the airport, whatever.
The best thing about that trip was that we got to visit Denver University after. So that was kind of dope. Home of the first Chipotle. So
Really? Denver
yeah.
University?
I'm
Denver has the first Chipotle.
Oh, the
Oh, I
city.
didn't know
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Well, if you don't know,
Yeah, I'm gonna say
now
like,
you
why
know.
would they put it in?
And Trevor Baptiste gave us a tour of Denver University.
He was there to do it?
Yeah. My coach had a relationship with him. Like they coached him. He coached him when he was younger.
That's tight. Was he just cracking jokes and not taking shit serious the whole time?
He was like, "Why the hell they got me on a Sunday morning with these guys?" I'd be the same way. I'd be like, "Yo, you're right, Trev. I got you, bro. I understand."
Sweatpants, do rag on, like man, let's just get this over with.
That
Yeah.
boy was in hell. Yo, I know he was drinking
I
the
know
night
how
before.
I know how it goes. I'm
That
like,
boy was
yo,
in hell.
but when you guys meet my coach, you'll see like my coach will squeeze the most out of a sponge. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Yeah.
Sneak him a Gatorade, bro. Sneak him a Gatorade. Like, yo, I
We're
know you need this right now.
we're talking about Denver right now, and we're talking about who's that lax guy right now. So let's talk about it because this lacrosse guy did go to Denver. All right, he went to
Okay.
Denver University. I'm curious to see. Shane would love this, but he's not here. So this lacrosse guy put in 155 goals in college. He was a All-American his junior and senior year at Denver.
Buzzer.
Damn.
I'm hitting that Family Feud buzzer right now.
Got it.
Go ahead.
All right. I think you do now. And he never played in the PLL.
Oh
He
yeah.
played in the MLL.
Wait, what?
Yep. Never played in the PLL, but he did play in the MLL.
Oh, then I would have got it wrong. I would have answered too early.
The Outlaws
know it is.
drafted him in 2012. And he currently plays for the Toronto Rock in the NLL.
This is where you would put the highlight of the toe drag that he did wearing 22 at Denver.
Oh, that's crazy. I can't believe I missed. I was like, hold on a second.
Go ahead, Brian. I'll let you finish it. Who is it?
Oh, the giveaway was not playing in the PLO. Is Mark Matthews.
Yep, it was
Damn.
Mark Matthews. Diggs, who did you think it was?
Until you said didn't play in the PLL, I was like, it's gotta be Westberg.
That would have been a nice pick. I see what
Oh
you
yeah. Yo, Denver's had some dudes.
Yo,
Yes.
there was another guy
we've
that
had some
played with.
dudes.
There was another guy that played with Mark Matthews at Denver who was nasty. He had like a Greek last name.
Westbury.
No, It was
Oh, yes. Oh, 'cause he's from outside of Syracuse. He went to Casanova.
like Dewopoulos or something.
Oh, I can't remember his name. I'm not gonna it'll come to me. But
But that
yeah,
guy
because
also got
he played.
drafted. But yeah, it was Mark Matthews. Good for you, Brian. I was like, that toe drag is the first thing I think about when I think about Mark Matthews.
One of the
Iconic, bro.
most beautiful lacrosse plays I've ever seen in my life.
Poetry in motion. Because I remember seeing this
So,
thing on Vine.
oh, the toe drag on again in the Team USA game.
No, no. Was it Denver, USA? Or was it
No, the
Yeah,
one where he toe drag coming down the alley was the USA game, and then the one where
yeah.
he toe drag at like goal line extended. I think they were playing like Villanova or somebody.
It's like either or. I love both of them.
Or Georgetown.
And didn't they beat Team USA in that scrimmage?
Scotty probably remembers.
I don't think they beat him because I would have been
Or was
on.
it like just super
It
close?
was
Yeah,
pretty
just
close.
yeah.
What's actually crazy is when Mark Matthews graduated from Denver and the Denver University Pios played against the Denver Outlaws, that team beat the Denver Outlaws that year in their fall special.
Mm.
That's insane. It's insane to think about.
It's insane. But Mark Matthews actually, I think, commented on it. He was like, we were hurt. We were hurt or we had fill-ins or something like that. I'm like, don't
All
worry. I'm
banged
not
up.
doubting your skill. Like, don't worry.
Scott Connor Canizero. Is that who you're talking about?
No,
That's
no,
who I
no.
was gonna say. I was like, wait, but that's a real Italian
Connor,
last name.
wait, I'll tell you
Yeah,
right now. I'll
because
tell
he was
you
a
right.
tour time finalist
It's
for.
gonna be Alex Demopoulos.
Oh,
I don't remember him.
Yeah, throwback
I
name,
don't
but in
remember.
2011.
Oh, I think I do. Yeah,
Yeah, he was raw for them. He was raw, but whatever. But that's all I got for today, boys. You guys got anything else you want to say?
appreciate y'all.
Sit.
All right,
Good to
that's
see the
it,
homies.
man. That's it. It's a wrap here with Stick Talk. We are finished talking that stick. Shout out to our boy Matt Shaler for joining us today, guys.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
make sure you like, comment, subscribe, interact with any of us on any social media platform. But guys, once again, we'll catch you guys later. Peace out.
And go buy a lacrosse guy hat.
Let's go. Let's go, Diggs. Get him right.
Several.